I guarantee 100% you have no idea what's in my pocket right now. It's a bouncy rubber egg! The other day I came across this video by Tiny Rampco. And I thought that park looked really simple, but probably one of the most fun fingerboard parks you could use. So I want to try build a park inspired by this one, but the challenge is I have to do it in one day. So we're here at to pick up some supplies. Also, if you want to go check out Tiny Rampco, I'll put their Instagram right here. They honestly make some of the coolest fingerboard parks I've ever seen, so go check them out. Costed around 160 New Zealand dollars, so it's not the cheapest fingerboard park, but you could honestly build the exact same thing for like 50 bucks if you chose cheaper materials. But far out, it is a scorcher today. It is so hot. I guess it is like, you know, summertime.
Everything's for sale. Got 5 passports, I'm never going to jail. I made Jesus bucks, I'm never going to hell.
Alright, this is the ramp we're going to use as a inspiration. So obviously I don't want to make the exact ramp, so I want to switch things up. I'm thinking about making this rail in the middle a kink rail. So it goes flat, down, flat. But to do that we need metal. Metal. There should be a bunch of metal down here. Aha! Here it is. This is some leftover metal I had from when I built the world's longest fingerboard rail. Which is a video not a ton of you have seen, so after you're done watching this one, you should go check that out. I'll put the link in the description. So first things first, we gotta do some measuring. What's wrong? Oh, cool. Just turned 1 o'clock. We've pretty much got all the measurements done. So these measurements will give us the correct measurements for the ramps. Measurements, measurements, measurements. This is probably the most time-consuming part because you don't really want to mess it up. There's a saying in building. It is measure 15,000 times, cut once. So I'll probably just mark out all these parts off camera and then we'll cut. They're all marked out.
How come I'm still thinking, let's pretend to fall asleep now. When we get old, will we regret this? Too young to think about all that shit.
So now I'm just trying to work out how the stairs are gonna be. Also, how many steps I can put right here to reach this height. Remember all that stuff about measuring 15,000 times? Yeah, well, I measured them wrong, and now there's this big gap right here. But I worked out that if I just add another layer, it's gonna match the top perfectly. It's just gonna make the staircase this much longer, which, you know, that's fine.
And if you're feeling lonely, you should tell me before this ends up as another memory. Will you tell the truth so I don't have to lie?
Yeah, it's starting to take shape. Now I need to chop out a bunch of these quarter pipe bits and then just place them all throughout here so I can lay the surface on. Then I need to work on the ramp and the other quarter pipe and the rail. I wasn't originally gonna cut the main deck piece until I was ready to stick everything down, but it's come to the point where I didn't buy enough original material. I actually need this little excess hangover piece to finish all the ramps.
Will you tell the truth so I don't have to lie?
Oh yeah, look at that. So we'll put a piece of wood going up this, and a piece of wood going up this, and then a flat. Oh, that's gonna look so good. This is the part that goes up the slope, but because of that, I need to sand down this angle, which is gonna be so time consuming.
See right through your eyes. I don't know where we're going, but I like to be by your side.
Alright, I think I've cut out all the pieces I need, so next step is to glue them all down. I've got this quick setting wood glue, which I've never used before, so it'll be interesting to see how this works. But first, a word from our sponsor, me! I am today's sponsor. I ran out of time to make Fingerboard Week this year. I know I've been saying it was gonna be this month, but it's actually gonna be January next year. You know, things just get kind of crazy around Christmas, but I do have a very special announcement. Actually, a very special secret announcement that only the people watching this video will ever know. Until later. Alright, follow me. Come on, what are you doing? This is the official secret pre-release of this new board graphic. These turned out so dope. This is gonna make a lot more sense during Fingerboard Week 9. There's actually very few of these available, so if you want one, go pick it up. I always put my bolts in after I put the grip tape in, just because I think I like how it looks more, you know? It looks more like a little skateboard that way. I know a lot of people put their grip tape over the bolts. Psychos! As soon as I set this up, I already did like 2 kickflips no perfect, so this is the first kickflip on film test. It's too easy! But yeah, these decks and all the other pork decks are available right now, link in the description. Go pick one up!
If you could tell me how you're feeling, maybe we get through this undefeated. Holding on for so long.
Everything's glued, it's on the ground setting. I'm gonna let this stuff set overnight, then I'm gonna try to get up early tomorrow morning and finish this thing before it's been a day. I have until around 12 o'clock in the afternoon. Tis the morrow! Last night after I stopped filming, I glued the stairs in. So next step, we need to glue the top piece onto here, and then the Euro gap into here. Last night I was thinking about it, and this park is gonna be really fun. It might be one of the most fun parks I've ever made. Maybe not the most stunning to look at, but sometimes, and actually most of the time, simple is better.
We could stay at home and watch the sunset, but I can't help from asking, are you bored yet? And if you're feeling lonely, you should tell me before this ends up as another memory. Will you tell the truth so I don't have to lie? Will you tell the truth?
Now to surface the quarter pipes, I've cut up 2 different layers of ply for each one. So one of them has the grain going this way, and then the outside layer has the grain going the other way. So hopefully that creates a strong quarter pipe. No hammer, so we're using the pliers. Improvise, adapt, overcome. Pretty much all of the main park features are done. The last thing I have to do is build the rail in the middle. So I got this welder. I've never welded a rail for a park before, so I'm pretty excited about this because if this works good, I'll be able to make so many sick rails. But first, I actually need to measure out the metal. This top piece, I reckon, needs to be around, let's say around 20 centimeters. I kind of suck at welding, so these might end up being some doo-doo welds. I also don't have the proper eye protection because I lost it, so I'm just gonna kind of get it in the right place and then close my eyes. Very safe. That's straight doo-doo, baby! Well, it's not too... They're probably some of the ugliest welds ever. Oh, that's so sick! I know not everyone out there has a welder, but the great thing about this design is you don't even need to make this. I just made this because I wanted to. If you don't have a welder, you can honestly just put any rail you want here. I just put this Jersey barrier here, and it works exactly the same. But I do have a welder, so I made the rail. Whew, I was just messing around and I learned a new trick. I probably won't be able to do it now I'm filming. Oh, yes! I just need to do a few finishing touches, and then it'll be finished, and then we can properly try it out. So, finishing touches! It's complete! This turned out so sick. This is amazing. I think this is the most solid fingerboard ramp I've ever made. Like, it almost looks like something you get at a shop or online. There's not really heaps of fingerboard shops out there. Oh, I'm so stoked on this. But sadly, I did fail the challenge. I was meant to create this whole thing in one day. It is now day 3. But whatever, it's finished now, so time to try it out and see how it goes. First trick down the rail. Let's see how long it takes to do a fakie flip to nose grind. Yeah, I haven't really fingerboarded in a little while, so I'm kind of rusty. Oh, not what I was trying to do, but that was actually way cooler if I was trying to do that. Oh, that was kind of a crooked, but
check. Drop, hold mics like ponytails tight and bobble ops. Stop, stick around, come through and dig the sound of the fly brown 6060 cycle. Who throws a dick around, bound to go 3 flat. Aim to destroy rap. It's an intricate plot of a b-boy strat. Fem stack cats get kidnapped. Then release a statement to the press. Let the rest know who did that. Metal fist terrorist, claim responsibility. Broken household name usually set in hostility. What is MF, you silly? I like to take meds to the end for 2 milli. That's an audio daily double. Rappers need to fall off just the same to get trouble. Yo, watch your own back, came in and go out alone, black. Stay in the zone, turn H2O to cognac. On doomsday, ever since the womb till I'm back where my brother went, that's what my tumor say. Right above my government doomulate, either unmarked or engraved, hey, who's to say? I wrote this one in BCDCO section. If you don't believe me, go get bagged and check then. Cell number 17, I'm under the top bunk. I say this not to be mean, was bad luck a pop jump. Pop the trunk on C-Cypher Punk, leave
I think I love this park. It's so simple, but I think this is my favorite park I've made. My fingerboard skills are so rusty right now, it took me so long to land anything. But I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope it inspires you to go out and build something. If you did, make sure to leave a thumbs up, subscribe, and yeah, I'll catch you in the next video. You know what? After making this fingerboard video, I'm feeling a little nostalgic, so.
We don't know who we are. It'll take 5 days by car, but we don't know where to go. And I don't know if you know, or I don't know if you see. But baby, what's going on?